Hey, what's up, Cardmunity? Welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please do not forget to subscribe. If you are not new here, then welcome back. It's been a boring couple of weeks. There's been some things going on, but nothing that I've been like, oh my gosh, let me get my camera for this. I thought I would do some festive baking and just like share this experience with you. And it's easy and it's pretty delicious. At least the first one. We're going to be making something called depression cake, which is not to cure depression or to do with depression, the mental health aspect of it, but depression as in the Great Depression, the time in history. And basically at that time, people were poor, people couldn't afford luxury things like milk, butter, eggs. So this cake has none of that. So the icing definitely does. So I will be making icing as well. But it's super easy. You make it right in the pan that you are like putting in the oven. Like there's no additional mixing bowl. And it's just neat. So I'm going to make that. And then I'm making some cookies as well, which I have not made these cookies before. So we'll test out that recipe. I will leave both recipes in the description down below in case you want to make it. And we'll see how it all goes down. Also, Bae and I are planning a festive vacation for Valentine's Day. And by vacation, I mean we're staying indoors. But we're using our imagination to pretend that we're not just in our house. So I might just clump these vlogs together. For now, we're going to just have a little bake-off. You can see some little holes in this clump of sugar because I was pouring the icing on, there was still some sugar on the pan and it fell off. And the holes are because I poked holes so that the icing could go into the cake. It's definitely a lot thicker than it usually is. It calls for powdered sugar and I tried to powder my own sugar and I don't think it was powdery enough. I think it was still very much so granulated. And I didn't have regular milk. I used almond milk. And then because it was so incredibly thick and sweet because of the sugar, I added a little bit more almond milk to try to thin it out. So I don't think it's going to be as good as it usually is, but the cake part is still good. But right now it's just cooling and then I will put the lid on it and put it in the fridge. And here are my cookies. As you can tell, I did eat one and it was delicious. That's it for now. There's a little Wayne. Hi, Wayne. Wayne. Where's Squish?
There's Squishy. Hi, Squishy.
For now, that's it. That's all. Hey, what's up, people? So it is the day of Valentine's. We have set up our bougie holiday. So we are at Hotel Florentina on the Isle of Iso. It's a very exclusive resort. And you are both the host and the guest. So you kind of have to have a bit of a personality disorder, I suppose.
Nothing wrong with that.
What a thrill. So we've discussed with our kitchen staff what we were having for supper. We're having a light afternoon snack. And my other host, the Bae, flew to the North American area and got some festive fruits. So at our grocery store they had kumquats We've never had them before. So they look like this. They look like tiny grapes of oranges. And apparently you can eat them with the peel or without. I'm going to go for it and do it with. Let's cheers.
Kumquat cheer.
Ooh.
No. Oh no.
Don't eat the peel.
It's not bad. It's edible.
It's edible. It's good. It's just, it's like eating an orange peel. Like, it's very citrusy. I do not recommend eating it with the peel.
It tastes more like a lemon than an orange.
I pushed mine inside out. It's a miniature orange. I don't recommend eating it with the peel. It's too citrusy for me. It's not bad. We also have passion fruits. Let's give a little table gander. We have passion fruits, which we've had before. They're delightful and I love them and I'm excited about it. I flew to quote Asia to the TNT market and I got these buns. I'm gonna eat them later. They're just freaking adorable. We have some chocolates. We have some butter tots. We have some little Danishes with chocolate, some baklava, and, you know, a little taste of home.
Yeah, some Cuban coffee with some Canadian donuts.
There you go. We're international. This is a very international establishment. They have great drinks. Bae can attest. They quote slap. The beach is over yonder. We have our book. The sun's kind of gone awry. We have some seriously white sand out there. It's the whitest sand you ever did see. It's so hot that it freezes your feet, so I don't know that we'll be walking on it today, but that's a thing. And, oh, there's a local wildlife. The wildlife here is very friendly. We're having a pretty great time, and it's a lot of fun. All the decorations were brought to you by the dollar store, and by brought to you by, I mean I went and bought them at the dollar store. So, you know, all you need is some imagination, some tape, and some dollar store stuff, and you're set. We're going to continue to live our festive life, and I'll keep you posted on how that all goes down. And here's what are some of our decorations look like. What up, y'all? It is significantly later in the day. It is currently 9:51 p.m. And it's been a pretty fantastical day. I didn't show supper because we were just so excited about it. But we had sushi. We had those fancy buns. We had some French fries, some chicken. It was really bizarre. Half of our string lights were working. The other half didn't work. And we just accepted that they were broken. And then randomly they turned on. And we were like, I guess, alright. I'm really grateful. I love the little string lights, and I think they add a lovely ambiance. What do you think? So yeah, we're just jamming. We did some dancing, but now everyone's pooped. There's a little pooped quiche over there. There's a little pooped cat over here. There's a pooped Bae. So pooped. I'm not pooped. I'm really excited because I have string lights. So yeah. We also, because it was après-dîner, I got dolled up and I put on a special lip because since we're on Isle of Iso, there's nothing here. We turned up the temperature to 23 and our usual is 20. So I turned up the heat 3 whole degrees.
Wow.
And then it was too hot, so I turned it down 1. So now it's 22 and it's lovely. I don't know if we'll keep it at 22, but it is cozy, so if you're wondering what an optimal house temperature is, 22 is pretty good. We had good food. We had good treats. Tomorrow we're going to wake up, have, you know, a vacation breakfast. And then we might have to go out and shovel some sand, if you know what I mean. This very white sand. It's been good. What would you rate this experience?
Great.
1 out of 10.
Great out of 10.
Wow. I mean, was it just like being at a resort? Obviously not.
Duh.
But it was pretty fun. I had quite a bit of fun, all things considered. I think, you know, any old typical Valentine's Day, would we be able to go on an extravagant trip? No, because I don't have a job, but if anyone's hiring out there, call me. But Bae has a real job right now, and he wouldn't be able to just go off. And if I did have a real job, I probably wouldn't be able to go off either. So it would be like your typical dinner, which is cool. But given that we've been forced to stay indoors, it was an excuse to get creative, and it was fun. Also, if you're going to hang string lights, this little trick of hanging it there and then having it on 2 hooks up there, 10-10. We had it all the way to the corner over here, but it fell down repeatedly. And so with a little bit of extra slack and then the extra hold from 2 hooks instead of just 1, did the trick. So in case you're wondering how to hang string lights in your living room.
2 hooks, not 1.
2 hooks and a pole, a legit place to hang it. And again, if you're out of command hook back strips, because they're a pain to find, you have to go out and buy the hooks all over again. I got this like double-sided thick project tape, I guess, from the dollar store, which is basically the same thing. It's a little thicker than what the command hooks stuff is, but it does the exact same thing. And if you peel it off properly, then it peels off the same way as well. So you can just... don't pull it towards you. I already snapped one short. I'll get it off eventually, or it'll fall off by itself. Fun fact of the day. Again, all of our decorations are from the dollar store, except the string lights. We already had the string lights, but our little newts are from the dollar store. Our tassels were, it was a garland, and I just took them off the string and hung them around. And then the pot, I think I said yesterday, was baking soda and white paint on a glass vase. And then the flowers are fake, but shh, don't tell anyone. And they're also from the dollar stores. So, I mean, and same with the little string roses. If you're wanting to do something, it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. You could be like, hey, we're going away for the weekend. We're going to Isle of Iso. It's very exclusive. Yeah, from our home to yours. I hope y'all have a lovely week. Hope y'all have an enjoyable time. I hope you enjoyed watching our video. And if you create your own little paradise, then let me know. And until next time, bye.